Hello and welcome to episode 258 of the Daily Sales Message, where every single day on this sales podcast, I share a piece of simple and actionable advice that's designed to help you feel more confident and sell more stuff. If you're new around here, my name is James Newell. I teach people how to sell for a living. And for me, it comes in two distinct components. It starts with having what I call a clear sales message. You have to be able to clearly articulate exactly what you offer to people. And secondly, you need selling confidence, the ability to be relaxed and comfortable and confident in a selling situation. In this episode, we're talking about free gifts, or a lagniappe, sometimes it's called, which is a fancy word for a simple thing. A lagniappe is an unexpected gift or gratuity at point of purchase. But when people buy from you, do you give them anything else for free? Do you throw anything else in with the deal? Whether you tell them, and if you tell them it's a free gift, it's designed to attract them in, or whether you don't tell them and it's a surprise, and that's when it's a lagniappe because it's unexpected, it's a surprise. Do you give people more than what they pay for, more than what they bargain for? This is something I always try to do, particularly with my consultancy clients. I will give them, so if I'm naming a business, for example, I might tell them I'll send them 5 or 6 options. I'll actually turn up with 15. So I'll overdo what I promised to them. I'll give them more than they're expecting. That's kind of my free gift to them, as I put more time and energy and thought into something than they were expecting. And it's designed to just let them know I care about them and I value the business and make them feel special, but also helps me do a better job if I give them more options. But in your own business, could you give people a free gift, whether you tell them about it and you excite them, buy today and you get this free amazing thing, or you don't tell them, and when they buy, then they get something cool, which is great for conversion and buyer's remorse and things like that. What could that look like for you? How could that be commercially viable? The gift itself doesn't really need to relate to your offering per se. If it does, great. Doesn't need to. One of the easiest things you can offer if you're in a B2B kind of service business space is just access to you. Unlimited, quote unquote, email access, Slack group, this and that. You can offer people access to you. It doesn't really cost you anything to do necessarily, but it has a high perceived value to them. So in this episode, what's the free gift? What could you give to people that's not going to damage you commercially, but is definitely going to make you more attractive to buy from and definitely going to help to reduce the chances of things like buyer's remorse? That's it for this episode of the Daily Sales Message. Tomorrow, in episode 259, we're talking about things that won't work for you. Things that won't work for you, like my camera when I hit the wrong key there. Tomorrow, things that won't work for you. I'll explain more then. In the meantime, if you haven't already, please hit like, subscribe, comment, share, interact with the podcast in some way, whether you're on Spotify, whether you're on YouTube. The more you interact with this, the more the algorithm gods are going to push this out to people so we can spread our positive message of free, actionable sales advice. Thanks for listening or watching all the way to the end. I really do appreciate it. I know I say that every time, but I really do. I'll see you tomorrow.